And we're delighted to welcome Lisa Leak to the studio. Lisa, good to see you again.
Good to see you as well, Steve.
So, Lisa, you are a returning artist because this is your second appearance at Carnegie Hall for Sound Espressivo. Is that right?
That is correct, yes.
So you're getting to be an old hand at Carnegie, a veteran Carnegie performer.
Yes. In a matter of speaking of veteran, I like that, yes.
So tell us a little bit about the piece you played. I know it was "Summertime" by Gershwin. Tell us your approach to that iconic piece.
Yeah, so my mother was a vocalist as well, and that was kind of her um, just her signature piece. So in a way, I kind of did it in honor of her. I worked on it with my voice teacher. It was there were elements of it that were a little bit challenging, specifically towards the end, because there are a few ways that you can do it. You can just kind of slide down the end, or you can add that great, if you're able to do it with a vibrato and slide, that's like even better. So I kind of just worked on it section by section, like polishing and mastering it the best that I could.
Right. And who was your accompanist? Was it Franny?
It was funny, yes.
I see. Is he any good as an accompanist? Don't. No, I'm just kidding.
Extraordinary. We should all be so fortunate to have his skills. Yeah, he was
Yeah. In fact,
fantastic.
in the review that Anna sent me, he was singled out for his perseverance and his patience and his artistic playing.
Yeah.
So we're proud of him for that. Now, Lisa, where are you calling in from today?
Columbia, Maryland.
Your hometown?
That is my hometown, yes.
I see. And so tell us, what have you been up to in the past year since we last spoke?
Since we last spoke, I'm still trying to do theater courses at the theater school that's it's actually in DC, called the Theater Lab. And then also I participated in Broadway weekends in Manhattan. I did that just about a month ago, where you kind of got to, it's like Disney World for like Broadway, like children, if you were just like a Broadway kid growing up, where you had the opportunity to dance and sing, and at the same time, frequently you got to work with professionals privately and kind of really polishing and honing your craft. So it was just magnificent. I really loved it.
And you got to be coached by some very exceptional people, you told me.
Yes, yes. So the gentleman that coached me, I'm so bad with names,
It's all right.
uh, but he attended Juilliard, and so I was just like, "Ugh." I was just like, I'm in the midst of greatness. It was just such an honor to, um, and a privilege to be able to have worked with him. And he was so encouraging, so enthusiastic, so skilled, and he gave back such great critiques and feedback and really good suggestions, in terms of this is what you can do to not only make this, it was specifically a monologue that I was working on with him, because I did the acting track, but, he gave me things that I could in turn apply to like other monologues. It was just the best.
And that was one on one.
Yeah, the acting coaching was one on one, so it was just so wonderful.
And did you have any one on one experiences with a vocal coach, with somebody who talked about your singing?
Yeah, so I didn't do one-on-one with the vocal coach, only because the track that I had decided this time was, I was like, oh, I'm going to do the acting track, because I do,
I see.
and the reason I did that is because I do have like a private teacher, so that's why I chose acting.
I see. Wonderful. Yeah. And what would you say overall you learned the most from that Broadway weekend?
What I learned most, there's a lady who performed in Funny Girl. I actually think she's still in it. And she said when she had gone on in audition, I guess I, the choreographer who I guess was responsible for selecting the people who would be in the show said, I think she had been in the business of selecting dancers for like years, if not decades. And in my mind's eye, this is how I heard what she said. The choreographer said, "Don't try to impress me." She's like, "I've seen it all." And so for this particular dancer, it kind of alleviated the nerves. It's just like, oh, she was like, okay. She was like, I'll just go out, do my best, and have fun. So that's kind of like one of the most important things that I took away. You know, your goal should not necessarily be to like impress the people who are auditioning. You do the best that you can, obviously, but really they do want to look and see just how much fun you're having in your like audition, because that's going to be conveyed to the audience.
Well, that's a great lesson, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fantastic. I was just like, that alone to me was worth its weight in gold. I was just like, oh. I was like, okay then.
Well, congratulations on your second appearance on Sound Espressivo. What's coming up in the future for you?
Let's see. So for the future, for the moment, I actually don't have anything. I'm still on like backstage, still applying for shows, but nothing has come up just yet.
Well, I'm sure there's something right around the corner.
Yes, I think so as well.
And when you remember, when you go out there, don't try to impress anybody. Just do your thing.
I will definitely remember that.
Lisa, it's a pleasure having you. Good luck, and we look forward to seeing you maybe in a third year.
I hope so.
Take care.
Okay, you too. Thank you.